First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress.
Baby, because these people, they are crazy, because they always talk about how Christian they is. Yeah, I don't know how many of them on that side are getting divorced because they getting caught up sleeping with their co-workers, staffers, interns, all the things. Yeah, you ain't got to believe me. Just go Google. You'll find some of it. I'm telling you, and the wives is being messy and petty. They putting it in.
The hypocrisy and the falseness of the Democrats never fails to surprise me. I used to realize it, so it still blows my mind.
Where to put the loot? The world is run by total fools.
I'm visiting family this week, so this video is going to be a mini MAGA meme, but I'll make another one later in the week to make up for it. Trump had my least favorite people sitting alongside him at the dinner table this week. I have no idea what that was about. Some people got confused. They thought that Trump had actually lined up the Epstein client list to finally reveal it to us. That's kind of what it seemed like based on who was sitting at the table. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Alex Jones shared this. Someone slipped a dose of truth serum into Bill Gates' drink when he visited the White House last night.
Well, I just wanted to apologize for every single fucking version of Windows that sucked, which is basically all of them. Also, sorry for creating viruses just so I could profit from selling you the antivirus software. And on that note, sorry for spreading real viruses by profiting from vaccines and shit. Also, sorry for sterilizing so many of you. There's just too many of us, and some of you are not nice. That's why I'm trying to block out the sun. Anyway, I just came here to ask for a pardon from all the Epstein shit. Thank you.
Chasing stars till the edge of the night. Oh.
DOQ says, make fun of 5D chess all you want, but...
Mark, would you like to say a few words about the company?
Well, thanks for hosting us, and this is quite a group to get together.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor to work here at the White House and to work for you.
Very grateful for your administration support.
We look forward to working together, and thanks for your leadership.
We're so grateful for that support.
Thank you so much, obviously, for bringing us all together and the policies that you have put in place. Thank you very much. And also, I wanted to thank Madam First Lady for hosting.
I want to thank you for including me this evening. It's incredible to be among everyone here, particularly you and the First Lady. I also want to thank you for helping American companies around the world. I want to thank the First Lady for focusing on education.
First of all, to echo the comments of Tim and others, thank you so much for getting us all together. Thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you for incredible leadership, including getting this group together.
Thank you, Bill. That was very nice.
What do you guys think? Is this 5D chess? This one I did love, though. Trump has changed the name of the Department of Defense to Department of War. I think this is great. Let's just call it what it is. Let's stop the 1984 Ministry of Truth, all of that crap, and let's just call it what it is. Trump this week also got involved with the Cracker Barrel meme.
The groove don't stop, we sway, 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 sway. It's fun, we stay at the YMCA. Get your moves, feel alive, hooray! Neon nights, make the midnight glow. Strip the floor, let the rhythm flow. Where we are, no.
Jerry Nadler is retiring, and Kevin Dalton says, I will miss not seeing him at press conferences.
But these people are wearing masks and are totally unidentified, and the question is why? The question is why? It's completely improper, and again, one has to assume they're hiding something, or they're hiding misbehavior, because otherwise, why would they be wearing masks and denying their identities?
Liberal, Trump is the most immoral, inhumane person alive. Liberal, can someone murder him, please? This one I also just loved. This is typical liberal logic. Burning Man Festival displays giant FU Elon sign. Ironically, behind the sign is a Starlink Wi-Fi router. As we all know, Starlink is owned by Elon Musk. You can't make this stuff up. It happened again, guys. This woman has no idea how her life is about to change. We had a Karen going after a kid's bowl again this week. People really wish that this father hadn't given in and given her the bowl. It's not a great lesson for that kid to learn, and it's certainly not something that you want a woman like that to get away with. OMG, RFK Jr is too crazy to run HHS, but don't forget, the same people are supporting this.
What would you say to folks who think that they're being reasonable by saying, why can't children just wait till they're 18?
Adolescence is hard and puberty is hard. What if you're going through the wrong puberty? What if you inside feel that you are female, but now you're going through a male puberty?
The argument is, well, they're too young to know.
I want to make it clear that for prepubertal children, there are no medical procedures done. The standard of care allows them to explore that with therapy. Well, gender-affirming care is medical care. Gender-affirming care is mental health care. Gender-affirming care is literally suicide prevention care.
JD Vance, of course, came out with common sense again this week, saying, when I see all these senators trying to lecture and gotcha Bobby Kennedy today, all I can think is you all support off-label, untested and irreversible hormonal therapies for children, mutilating our kids and enriching big pharma. You're full of shit and everyone knows it. And that has 308,000 likes. So yeah, very popular opinion. Let's look back at this moment where RFK Jr owns Bill Maher. I love it.
If you look at the clinical trial studies, the actual studies that were done, that were released, of the Pfizer vaccine, Moderna has not released it. If you look at the Pfizer vaccine, there were 22,000 people in the placebo group, 22,000 people who got the actual vaccine. And the people who got the vaccine had a 23% higher death rate from all causes at the end of that study.
But that could not be the disease itself?
No, well,
because we know that
if it is, then the vaccine doesn't work, does it?
Well, it's early. Well, no, that's not.
I just love common sense. It's so nice. The Indian authorities said to Pfizer, you can either lose 1.38 billion customers or allow us to do an independent investigation to determine whether your product is safe and effective. Pfizer's response, we would rather give up 1.8 billion customers. That says it all. Your CDC, my CDC. This week, the creator of Father Ted, which is the much beloved TV show in Ireland, Graham Linehan, has been arrested by 5 armed police for 3 trans tweets about trans people that was, not very favourable towards trans people. He was so stressed that he ended up in hospital and has now been banned from X by the British state. The UK is in deep trouble and Slippery Starmer lied to Trump and Vance. Our free speech is gone, says Dan Wooten. Absolutely crazy stuff. And you know what? I may not even agree with some of the things that he said in his tweets. It doesn't matter because it's just about his freedom to express his opinion. Absolutely ridiculous. But he's not going down without a little bit of a fight. This was him showing up for trial in the UK. So he's not going to just roll over, basically, which is good to see. Breaking news this week, British refugees travel to North Korea in search of freedom. It's almost at that point, isn't it? British police coming to arrest a 12-year-old girl for racism because she ran away from a migrant who was trying to rape her. Meanwhile, Keir Starmer likes to pretend like he's anti-immigration and cares about Britain. How do you do, fellow patriots? But this clip came out this week and Tommy Robinson said, the kids are going to be all right. Me when the boss asks me where I see myself in 5 years.
My long-term goal is to have a farm and to live out as many hours away from you people as possible and let you enjoy your multiculturalism, diversity and sodomy.
He's on to something. Here's just a silly one for you guys that really tickled me this week. Have you ever thought about the person who named walkie-talkies, what would it be like if they had named everything? You'd have stamps, licky sticky, defibrillators, hearty starty, bumblebees, fuzzy buzzy, pregnancy test, maybe baby, bra, breasty nesty, fork, stabby grabby, socks, feety heaty, hippo, floaty bloaty, nightmare, screamy dreamy. I'm sorry, it's just so silly. Of course, even though this is a mini one, I had to include a cute dog clip. This poor little guy, he was just looking for a little bit of affection. Dogs just need love. He was relying on this little moving statue for head rubs. But fortunately, the dodo has reported that lonely stray dog seeks pets from a statue, then true love comes along. His heart is broken no longer, he got adopted. That one employee who gives 110% at work. No context here, I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, he's really having fun. And you know why I ended with this clip? Is because I wanted to gift you this dad joke. Manny Johar says, this guy will end up causing pandemonium. You're welcome for that one. So I hope you guys will forgive me. I'm not going to go through the stuff that you tagged me in yet, or the ABCs or the buy me a coffees or anything. I'm going to go through that with you later in the week in the next video. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you very soon. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.